guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Meghna and today I'm going to be swatching and reviewing the Simply Numb liquid lipsticks. Let me just start by saying that you can see I'm completely barefaced, no nothing, just my skincare, regular skincare is on my face. That's it. I was feeling really great in my skin today and I didn't want to kind of let go of that feeling by applying any sort of makeup on my face. So I haven't applied any sort of makeup and we are going to do all the swatching and reviewing with this. Now, if you don't know already, this is a beauty brand by a renowned person in the makeup world who is Namrata Soni. I believe they come in 6 different shades. I've got 3 of them. You can pick up any 3 shades that you want and curate your own little box. It comes in like this. I really like the packaging. It's really nice. It's recyclable, so that's always a plus. And then there are these 3 lipsticks that come in here like so, and then each of these lipsticks, they have a packaging of their own. So this is basically like a gift box, like if you want to gift it to somebody. So without any further ado, let's just begin with the video.
Don't you dare say that I wanted everything to fall apart when it's haunting me. 'Cause my only crime was hoping there is something more than this loneliness I feel. But no one makes me feel as alive. We're fighting fire. The way you push my buttons just right. We're fighting fire. When 2 voices of nature collide. We're fighting fire. Can't help but feel the temperature rise. We're fighting fire. We're fire.
So this first shade is called Madhu and it is described as a caramel brown, and I would kind of agree, it is like a warm toned caramel brown. I don't really think that I need a lip liner with this, but if you are even like a shade or 2 darker than me, I think you would require like a lip liner for this shade. Also, I have to say that the shade in particular was not really like one swipe pigmentation kind of shade. This is like, you can see it kind of sheared out a bit over here. So this shade is quite sheer, I would say. Like, you can build it up of course, but it is sheer. It's not patchy. Don't when I say sheer, don't mistake it as patchy. It is not patchy, but it is kind of, you know, a little bit sheer over here. Over here, my bottom lip is not as pigmented as my upper lip, so you can see that you can see the true color of the shade, but over here my upper lip is quite pigmented, so you can see the sheerness of the shade. This is a warm toned caramel brown, and because it is warm toned, it might make your teeth look like a bit on the yellow side. If you watched my previous video, then you would know that I do not really like warm toned shades. So if you are looking for something like this, like a warm toned caramel shade, then this would be a really good shade for you if you are like, you know, my skin tone or lighter than my skin tone. Otherwise, you can obviously make this work with a dark brown lip liner. So yeah, this one was the shade Madhu. Next up is the shade called Shvetambari, and this is described as a cool toned Rani pink shade. Now, when anyone says Rani pink, I would expect like a bright fuchsia or like a bright magenta pink sort of shade. I don't know, you know, those sort of like bright colors come to my mind, but this is I don't know if this could be described as a Rani pink. This is more like cool tone pink with hint of red in it. Keeping my description of Rani pink in mind, I wouldn't really describe this shade as Rani pink. I would describe this more like you know, like a watermelon meets dragon fruit kind of a pink, if you know what I mean. Like the redness of watermelon and the pinkness of dragon fruit. I don't know if I'm making sense, but it's that kind of pink shade. It's not a red shade, okay, it's a pink shade. It's heavy pink, but it has that slight bit of red undertone. Nevertheless, it looks really pretty on me. It kind of brightens up my complexion as well. And this shade especially was much more opaque than the previous shade that I had swatched, that was Madhu. You can see it's quite pigmented. Even on my upper lip, you cannot see the pigmentation of my upper lip. So this shade is quite opaque. This shade obviously is going to suit all skin tones, even deep dark skin tones. It's going to look really wonderful on them. I quite like this pink. I think it is quite similar to the shade Dream Wife by Nykaa All Day Matte Lipstick. I might be wrong. I'm not really sure. I have to check. I have to check if it is similar or not, and I will update you guys on my Instagram page. So if you're not following me on Instagram already, be sure to check it out. So anyways, moving on. This shade was Shvetambari. Last but not the least is my most favorite lipstick shade amongst the three of them, and this one is called Poonam, and it is described as a deep red with cool undertones, and I completely agree with this one. Okay, it's such a deep red, you know. It's so nice. It's such a deep red with cool undertone. I love this, and if I could go back in time, I would definitely include this in my favorite deep red lipstick video. If you've not seen my favorite series, then do check it out. I will provide the link in the description. But this is such a pretty deep red shade. I mean, come on, look at this. It's so pretty. It's like really pretty. I think it might be a dupe for Devotion. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check this. And so many of you guys have been asking me a dupe for Milani Devotion, and I think this might be really close to it. But this is such a stunning shade. Look at it. It's so pretty. I love it. This shade obviously is going to suit all skin tones. If you are a fan of big, bright, bold shades, then this definitely is for you. And if you had to pick only one shade out of this entire range, I would definitely recommend you to pick this one. This is such a stunning, gorgeous red shade. It instantly brightens up my complexion. You can see it looks so good on me even without makeup. Actually, deep red lipsticks tend to do that to my complexion, you know. They kind of instantly brighten up my complexion. I don't know what it is, but they do that. My current favorite deep red lipstick shade is going to be this one. So yeah, this one was Poonam. Alright you guys, that was it for my swatches. Now for my review. These lipsticks retail for a price of 1,299, that is like 1,300, but they are currently on offer. There's a 20% offer going on. You can get these lipsticks for 1,039, and the net quantity is 6 ml, which is quite decent, I feel. 6 ml. Now the claims are that these lipsticks are full coverage formulation and are infused with hydrating jojoba oil, hyaluronic acid and argan oil to give you lips that last while keeping them hydrated. The formulation is rich and creamy, which prevents the lipstick from bleeding and smudging, and its moisturizing agents ensure that the lipsticks don't get dry when touched up or reapplied. So this is what I have to say about the formula. Okay, the formula is really light. It is quite hydrating. It's not completely hydrating, but it is quite hydrating. It is not at all drying. Okay, it's very comfortable. It's not at all drying. It has that velvety smooth application sort of. I think it has something to do even with the applicator, you know. It's very I don't know, it's very velvety sort of, like, you know, the velvet fabric. If you've ever felt a velvet fabric, if you brush it against your lips, that's the exact feeling that you're going to get when you apply these lipsticks, like velvet on your lips. They are really nice and creamy, and the pigmentation, well, that is debatable. I will come to that later. The formula is quite nice. I really do like the formula. Also, all these shades are vegan, sulfate free, paraben free and cruelty free. Obviously it's really good, I feel. Now coming to the pros. The pros, as I said, the formula is really nice. It's very light on your lips. Another thing that I like about these lipsticks is the reapplication. Even if the lipstick phase, the reapplication is really good. You won't feel like the lips are, you know, cakey or anything like that. You won't feel like the lips are extra drying. Coming to the cons of it, whilst the two lipsticks that I swatched, that is Shvetambari and Poonam, whilst they are like one swipe pigmentation, they are quite opaque. On the other hand, the shade Madhu, I felt it was quite sheer. It was buildable. The coverage obviously was buildable, but I felt it was quite sheer. Some people might find it a bit expensive, like 1,299 might be a bit too expensive for some people. Even with the 20% discount offer that is going on, I feel that also might be a little bit expensive for some people. The second thing that I did not like is that these lipsticks are not very long lasting. Like I'm just going to include a slide over here. You can see this is I had applied the lipstick at 1 p.m. and this is after a meal. This is at around 2:30 p.m. The lipstick was like, it was completely faded from the center of the lips. But even if it fades from the center of your lips, as I said, the reapplication is a breeze. It's not a problem to just go on and just reapply. You won't even require like a mirror if it has just faded from the center of the lips. These lipsticks, they do not bleed, but as far as smudging is concerned, because they have claimed that they don't really smudge, I do feel that they smudge. I do feel like if you wear a mask and if you are kind of like talking through the mask, then I feel like it is going to transfer on your mask. It is going to smudge, like it's going to smudge around your lips. Like, let me show you. I'm not going to pull really hard, I'm just going to pull really softly to just show you. So you can see, that line. Like, let me show you again. So see that, so it does smudge. It's not like it does not it does not smudge, but they are so comfortable on the lips that I don't really mind if they smudge a little bit here and there, and it's very easy to clean up. Okay, it's not like you have to really struggle and put in a lot of effort to just clean up. It's very easy. You can just take a tissue, a wet tissue also, and just clean it up and it's going to go. The cleanup is not an issue at all. I think that was it as far as the review is concerned. I don't really think I need to add anything more to this. Do let me know which is your favorite shade amongst the three. I think I'll have to do some swatch comparison, so keep an eye out on my Instagram page, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye.